Hi, I'm Tom, one of the founders of Demand Genius, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can use Demand Genius's AI to audit the fundamentals of AI optimization across your entire site in minutes. So let's say that you've been to a tool like Surfer SEO or like SEMrush or Ahrefs, and you've realized that you've got a problem with AI optimization. The next problem we have is how do we actually act on the things that we can control within our content at scale when we have hundreds or even thousands of pieces of content. And there are some things that are controllable, things like information density, things like the strength of authority signals that you're giving off from your content, and how easy you're making it for the LLMs to cite your content with FAQs and things like that. And that's the kind of qualitative thing that we can assess really accurately and efficiently using Demand Genius. So I'm going to come into the platform now, and once I share my screen, the first thing that you're going to see is the complete content library that we build for every customer after just like a 30-second sign up. That allows us to straight away give you a load of useful insights and literally show you like where the white space is, where the gaps are in your content strategy. But for the purposes of this, we're going to go and we're going to use this custom AI column. And you can see that I've run a few of these earlier that are relevant to this use case. But I'm going to do one with you now. So actually, before I get into that, I'm going to come first into our custom GPT that we make available for every customer. And this just helps you get the prompt right to use that column. So I'm going to put in here what I want to do, which is I want to assess information density across our content because I'm told it's important for AI optimization. It's then going to take you through a process and help you understand the use case and narrow that down to a killer prompt that's going to do a great job of that first time. I feel a little bit like I'm hosting a cooking show, but here's one I've done earlier. So I'm just going to go and pull that now because I've already been through the process. And all we have to do to run this is go add AI column, and then we can give it a title. So information density. And then I'm going to paste that prompt in here. And if I press run there, then that's going to run that prompt against every single piece of content on your site. I'm not going to do it now because I've actually already run it. And what we get back is this really useful data. And because we've defined the outputs, that makes it really easy for us to act on it at scale. So we can start using the filters here to go and narrow it down so that we can focus our attention on where it needs to be if we've got hundreds or thousands of pages on the site. So let's say I want to now look at pages with sparse information density, and I've also run a couple of others, and so we're going to overlay that with where the authority signals are weak and where the content is not citation friendly, so where that's weak. And straight away we've narrowed down our massive library of content to just the pages where we need to direct our human or AI attention to go and update those and improve the ability of AI content to find and surface that for your potential customers. The other thing that we can do here is get a better handle on where exactly that issue sits within our site. So for example, within the insight section, we can use this heat map to go and say, let's put on the x-axis our information density signals, and we will put content type on the y-axis, and we can literally see, okay, where is our sparse content? And what this shows is that, for example, the blog post is where the majority of that problem would sit, and so that's where we're going to devote our attention. So this is just one of dozens of use cases for this capability, but if you'd like any help with implementing this one on your site, then do feel free to reach out or sign up free on the site.